Good afternoon again, once again, pets and everybody else on the specky, all the strangers and whatever else. Hope everybody's well. As you can see, it's sun's out, guns out. Really, it's a top off kind of day because I've had shitty appointments again with the mental health team. And just as another example, hang on, just pause the music. Bear with me. Just as another example of why I personally, no matter having worked in the health service and trying not to slay it off, why I personally do not trust the mental health system in this country right now. Too many times, because I've got complicated and I've got symptoms that cross over, like borderline personality and bipolar, and not supposed to have both. And once you do, it's pretty difficult to medicate them. Not that I want medicating, but sometimes it comes to that. And also I've got physical conditions, which means I can't take certain mental health medication because it has negative effects on my medication for my physical conditions. But anyway, so long story short, a couple of weeks ago I'd had enough of everything. Everything got complicated, really confusing, loads of issues going on, and I did something a little bit on the not sensible side, should we say. End up in hospital, end up in and out of A&E for about 5 days, 6 days in a row. Finally got a meds review. But to have a meds review today, I had to go for an ECG and a blood test a few days ago. So I went for them. I got a phone call the day after saying my blood test had come back. Some of my LFTs was high, which I know because I'm a drinker. Plus also some of the medications I take, I've been told, also affects my LFTs, liver functions. But I was then told I needed that the ECG would then dictate what mental health or mental illness medication they could put me on and what strength. And I was to turn up today at an appointment, and they know full well I get stressed the fuck out going to these appointments. And I would have a chat with somebody and then get them medication. So I walked up to Harrison House, the local. Well, it's Harrison House, it's under Navigo, the local mental health team. Had this bizarre, weird, strange, simple conversation with this young girl. She was dead nice, dead pleasant, dead polite. She says, well, your blood tests have come through, but I'm going to go chase the doctor up for your ECG so we can decide what to do with your mental illness medication. I say mental illness because everybody on the planet has mental health. Everybody's got mental health. Some of us have mental health issues, some of us like to call it what it is, and it's having an illness. When you've got cancer, you haven't got an health issue, you've got an illness. By the way, that's just my personal point of view. So I sit there for nigh on 2 hours, and she's come back and said, oh, we've lost your ECG. It's got lost on the system, we're going to have to send you for another one. So not only have I had to go for an appointment that they know stressed me the fuck out, between the click of a button and the receiving click at the other end, my ECG results have been lost. So I'm yet again, now, I also have to wait again, X amount of days for them to send me yet another appointment to go for the CCG. All the meanwhile, I'm told, try not to drink too much and try not to do this and try not to do that. And if you want the crisis team, you know where we are. Yeah, and that is why, because too many people that are complex, that have complex issues, slip through the system. And sadly, unfortunately, whatever, I am one of them. I slip through it every single time. And I've slipped through it again because they've ballsed up. So yeah, anyway, it's a lovely sunny day. I've decided to fuck it. My fuck it factor's come into play, which means I'm going to go out and have a couple of beers anyway. I was going to anyway, but I'm probably going to have a couple more now. But again, I still won't entirely slag the system off because I know how. The only reason these mistakes are made is because it's overrun, overused, underfunded and understaffed. But they don't realise when they make them excuses or when they make them reasons, they don't realise that it's not them that it affects, it's us, the patients. And they call us service users, and I don't use that either. We're patients. If you're cancer and you go to a cancer unit, you're not a service user, you're a cancer patient. If I've got mental illness, if I've got manic depression, or if my bipolar's playing up, I've got a mental illness, I am a patient of a mental illness, of a mental support clinic or whatever. Anyway, that's me waffling. Have a nice day, take care of yourselves, look after your friends, your elders, your relatives, people around your table, people near and far. and look after yourself. Stay safe, stay proud and loud, also stay guarded and keep your eyes open on stuff. I'll catch up with real shit in a bit. Take care, peace.